die of separation from his dear child. Dasharatha is clear, his time has come. There is no way he can go on in this manner, and really he gives up his life. This being the situation, now not only the kingdom has lost a crown prince, it has also lost the king once and for all. And so there is unbelievable agony in Ayodhya, and the elders, the rishis, the ministers get together, immediately decide to get Bharata back, and the messengers are sent, and we saw Bharata coming to Ayodhya. As he comes to Ayodhya, verse number 33, Raja Dasharatha Swargam Jagama Vilapan Sutam. Vilapan, crying for his child, he went to the heavens. And Gate tu Tasmin, when he had left, so Bharata was brought in. And so he was sent for. Well, on this side, Dasharatha loses his life, and there in that Kaikeya kingdom, Bharata gets nightmares. He really believes something has gone drastically wrong and interprets that either someone has died, the Sri Rama or Lakshmana or the king, something has happened. Well, with that fear, when he sees the messengers, he is very, very eager to get back to Ayodhya. Bharata and Shatrughna immediately leave for Ayodhya, and as they are coming into Ayodhya, they find what? Well, an absolutely deserted look. Anyone who sees Bharata turns his face away. No one wants to look at him. He is shunned by all the people. He rushes to the palace to meet his father. He finds his father not there and goes to his mother. Well, Kaikeyi is so relieved to see him. She informs him of the death of the king and declares the whole story of the exile and Bharata's own due installation. And so here you have, so Niyujya Manaha Rajyaya, he is being pulled to become the king by his mother, and he is shocked. Bharata is really sick of what he hears. He cannot believe what has happened. And he vows in front of his own mother that I will bring my older brother back to be installed on this throne. None of your conniving ways are going to work. You don't deserve to be called my mother. And thus, with those harsh words, he leaves for Sumitra's chambers. As he enters there, the news is spread, well, that he has come back. And when he meets Sumitra, well, she says, you are a blessed man, you please occupy the throne, we are all waiting for you. You got what you deserved, what you wanted. And Bharata is again, he can't handle this sarcasm on him. And he appeals to his mother, Sumitra, the eldest queen. He explains he had no part in this. He never even knew that this was the game that was being played. And thus when he reveals his innocence, Sumitra, again in her grief, she breaks down. Harsh and and hasty she is in speaking words, but then she breaks down, a good, noble woman that she is, and she seeks forgiveness from him. And well, he has decided to meet Sumitra, decided to meet Sri Rama, and declares the same to Kausalya, who is also unkind. Every one of them are unkind to him. The woman who was kind was Kaikeyi, whom he rejects. And all this weeping and grieving takes place, and father's Bharata's, when he sees his father's body, all the ministers and all have come to take and cremate this body. They all go for the cremation. After the 12th day, Bharata has decided to go and meet Sri Rama. Well, in the meeting he is told, where on the 14th day you should take the throne. 12 days are over, 14th day you must take the throne. And as these discussions are going on, Manthara shows up there. Shatrughna dashes out there, pulls her hair, drags her, ready to beat her up. And in this situation, Bharata goes and stops him and says, please don't. Kaikeyi comes running to seek forgiveness for Manthara. She recognizes how wrong she had gone. All her grand plans are a disaster. Bharata makes a pledge to bring Sri Rama back. And so it is said in verse number 34, just look at this. Niyujyamano rajyaya naichat rajya mahabalaha.
Niyujyamano rajyaya naichat rajya mahabalaha.
Sajagama vanam viraha Ramapada prasadakaha.
Sajagama vanam viraha Ramapada prasadakaha.
So Bharata prepares a whole entourage, goes with the family, the priests, the army, the citizens, all of them, whoever wanted to go to the forest to crown Sri Rama and bring him back in a grand procession, they all head for the forest. And they reach the same place, Shringaverapura, which is Gangapuri, and they meet Guha, the king, the tribesman, and Guha is very suspecting of Bharata. He sends his men, his spies ahead to find out what is this army, why so many people are coming to the forest, and to look at carefully what's going on here, because he's not going to reveal. He tells all his people, please station yourselves on Ganga bank, see that they don't get a single boat, that they don't cross the river. We will fight this out right here. We will not let them reach Sri Rama. And well, when the spies watch this army coming in, they look at Bharata's disposition. They recognize the rishis have come, Vashishta and others are there. And they tell the spies, give message to Guha. Well, it is not what we think. Really, Bharata is here to bring his brother back. Hearing this, Guha himself goes out to make contact with Bharata and recognizes. Bharata talks to him. I am here, Ramapada Prasadakaha, to seek the blessings of Sri Rama, To bring him back we have come, and kindly help us do the needful. And well, Guha helps him. He holds himself responsible. Guha tells him everything that happened, and he at night has fallen. He tells him how Sri Rama tied his hair into a mat and laid on that grass there, and Sita Devi besides him, and Lakshmana stayed up all night without eating. Hearing all this, Bharata is so aggrieved. And he decides, holding himself responsible for what has happened, he decides that he would live his life exactly like his brother. And so he also ties up his hair in a mat. He also gives up food, eating, indulging, and then he is taken to Bharadwaja's hut to meet him before he moves forward. Sage Vasishtha, Shatrughna and Bharadwaja go to meet and Bharata go to Bharadwaja to meet him, to take his blessings, and Bharadwaja is no different in expressing his discontent with Bharata. Again you have Bharata who has to face the turn of events. Please understand, in life it is not about what you do that makes you get results right now. It is what is meant to be. The experiences you are meant to face. Life will bring you the experiences you are meant to face. How you face them is your wisdom or lack of it. Bharata is in pain with all this hostility from everyone around, but he never loses a moment to explain his stand. He clarifies where he is coming from. He declares he has nothing got to do with this. And Bharadwaja then tells him exactly where Sri Rama has gone.